Hello, friends. It is Denise from Loving Life at 60ish. And my Etsy shop is fairyrosecottage.etsy.com. I'm actually standing here seeing what I was looking for. I have these little tiny Ziploc bags, and I haven't been able to find them all day. So I delayed this video so I could find them. Still could not find them, and now I see them over there. Isn't that funny? I mean, okay, so I have my little Ziploc bag, so that's good. I am doing an Etsy shop drop, and I am so excited about this. Okay, the monthly kits are back. Fingers crossed. They are not anything like last year's monthly kits. So the monthly kits last year were usually five savings challenges in half sheet size, laminated, and then a dashboard and a I'll think of it, and a freebie. And this year, your monthly kits are going to fit in this box. For the month of August, this box is free. It comes in pink, blue, green, or purple. I only have a very limited supply of the boxes. Seriously. Right now, I think I have 12. So the first 12 orders, the boxes will come with them free for this month. After this month, if I can get some more boxes, I will put them up with the listing and you can purchase it if you want. If I can't get any more boxes, then I'll try to come up with an alternative for you. I don't know. I have not had a lot of luck with the boxes right now, but I'm hoping. And like I said, they're pink. This one's pink, blue, purple, and green. And there's not I think there are only 3 purple. There's probably, I think there's more blue than there is of any other color. That doesn't matter. It will be up on my Etsy shop and it will say that. The only thing that is not here for you to see is there will be a dashboard. And it will be a, let me see. Where are all my dashboards? It'll be a regular size dashboard, A6 size dashboard. So if you want one, like I'm going to want one for each month so that I can save the money into that month. I don't see a single dashboard over here, and I know I have not cleaned up my messes for a very long time. Well, there's one. It's in an envelope, but so you will get a dashboard with this also, and it will say August. Will it say August on it? I don't think I'm going to have the month on it. So then you could use it anytime you wanted to, right? I put the month on them, but anyway, so it says August, and then it has a couple of the icons from the savings challenges on it. And it's just one for the entire, for all of the savings challenges. So there are, so to speak, 6 savings challenges in here. And the box is free. and the dashboard. And they are with those beautiful icons that I mean, not icons, graphics that I absolutely love. And there's a set of 6. And so each month there'll be something this size, and 5 or 6 of them, depending on what it is. It may be a game like this. It may be game boards. But it will be 6 challenges that you could do separately if you wanted to, or together. And so each one of these, and one of them was cut wonky, just so you know. This is just my tester, printed and tested just to make sure it works. So there's Beauty and the Beast, Ariel and Eric, right? Tiana and what's his face, Snow White and Prince Charming, or Prince, or the Prince. I can't remember which is Snow White. Prince Charming. Is that Cinderella? Oh, well, you know. And then, of course, there is Rapunzel and Jasmine. And I absolutely love these. Oh, these images. I used some, not these particular ones, but some from the same artist in the Princess book. This one is cut wonky. She really should have a little bit of a white border there and less of a white border here. But I'm going to keep it for myself, so it doesn't matter. And then you get a set of 6 cards per game. And these are all mixed in now, but you can see that's probably Tiana. And that one's Tiana, and that's probably the Little Mermaid. I mixed them all in because they won't come mixed in. They'll come, all the Little Mermaid ones will be together, and then, you know, et cetera, et cetera. There's a Belle one. Can you see those? I forgot. You see my fingernails? Can you see those? Yes, it's up. They made me cry. These are hand painted. These are my nails, my real nails that I have bit down to the quick my whole entire life since I was a young lad. I was going to say, since I was a young kid. I stopped biting them in March. There's a woman that works at my daughter's spa that hand paints nails. And she built my nails up with her, you know, with shellac, like people do, and has worked on strengthening them. And so these are my nails. And she did up today. This was like the goal, was to have up done on my nails. You know, my husband would be fascinated by this, just because these are like little tiny canvases that she painted on, and less fascinated by the fact that it was the Up movie, because he is my Carl, my curmudgeon. And although he liked the Up movie, he wasn't as fascinated with the movie as I was. So anyway, sorry, off topic. So on the backs of each one of these is the savings challenge. You have icons on the back and little circles. I'm so excited about this. My plan, I've already got September's planned. My plan is to do August, September, October, November, December monthlies, and then reevaluate and see if we want to keep going with this style, or, you know, this size. It's just something different, you know. It's just different. You don't need a binder. You're going to use this box. Well, you could, in theory, put the dashboard in here too. It doesn't fit real well, but you could, you could trim that off. It might fit. But I'll probably put my dashboard in a binder. I'll put all the months in the same binder like I did my monthly kit. And then you have these cards that basically tell you what to do. So I'm going to just do and like I said, I'm going to play all 6 games at the same time. You could play them one at a time. There's 6 of them. So, and like I said, some months there might be 5. Some months there might end up being 7. It just depends on what the theme is. And this side might be a game board instead of this style thing. It'll be, some months it will be just like this, only different icons and characters, obviously. And some months it will be a little different. So I'm going to choose the apple, which is here. And it says save $2. So I would put $2 in my envelope and write a 2 in here. And these cards can go back because you'll need them again. But these cards stay out because you've done that. I have Rapunzel, and she's up here. And this card says save $10. So I would put $10 in and save $10. And the cards are all very easy to understand. Roll the dice and add $5. So say you rolled a 5 and you'd add 5 for 10. Roll the dice and pay. Roll dice and pay. So I would just use 1 dice, but you might decide to use more than 1 dice on that. Roll as many dice as you want, by the way. Roll dice, double the amount. So if I rolled a 5, I'd pay 10. Pay what you can. Roll dice, triple the amount. Roll 3 dice, which is like roll dice, triple the amount. Well, no, it's not. Roll 3 dice. Roll dice, add $3. Roll 2 dice, save the amount. Save $5 and save $2. So you're going to keep reusing these cards, but the square cards you'll use once until you've completed the whole thing. They do come laminated. They are approximately 3 by 7.5. They are made to fit in this box. And folks, that's why the Ziploc bags, each one of these has a small Ziploc bag for them to go in. And I just couldn't find them today. It was really bugging me, but I see where they are now. I put them right where I'd remember where they are. So we have Snow White, I guess we said that, and Jasmine, Rapunzel, Tiana, Ariel, and Belle. And then these will go in Ziploc bags inside. So that and the dashboard and this is what you're going to get in the kit. It does not come as a downloadable. It is a print, laminate, cut, and ship kit. It's not going to come as a downloadable. Way too complicated and misses the whole point of all these great images. So you might say, well, what will next month's images be? They might be villains. They might be up characters. They might be Mickey and Friends. They could be superheroes. I'm trying to think of what other... will they be character based? Yes. Yes, they will. In some way, they will be character based. Okay. So then I also am doing the same thing I did last year. I'm offering add-ons. The first add-on is a set of... Can't wait to use these. A set of minis. And these are the same characters, the same princesses that are in the box. So there's Belle, and it's a save what you want. Tiana, it's a save 75. And Snow White is a save 50. So actually it goes like that. So that's the first add-on. And then the second add-on, actually, we'll just leave this here. I love the second add-on. Well, I like the first one too. The second add-on fits in the box. These fit in the box, but they're not tall. They're not like the 7.5, because I wanted you to be able to use them as minis also if you wanted to. So if you do a magical mini Monday night or tiny Tuesday or whatever, you would be able to use them then. But the second set of add-ons is a scratch-offs, and they are the a little over 3 inches by 7.5, and they're the same princesses as in there. So this one has Ariel, Jasmine, and Rapunzel. And their scratch-offs, this one is, let's see, save 30, save 50, and save 60. And it tells you the denominations also. $2 through $8, $1 through $6, and this is $1 through $5. So this is the second add-on. And like I said, they do fit right in the box. Like that. And then the dashboard will be a regular dashboard size, so you can use it in a binder if you want to, because I feel like it would be complicated to save the money in here too. And I also think, as I'm going on, when I finish a month, I probably would take these cards out so that there's room in there. But eventually the whole set will fit in there. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do a monthly kit again. You know, I've struggled and struggled and struggled. And so I had been working on this, and I decided I was going to make it into a monthly kit. These monthly kits will not be seasonal, except possibly either the November or the December may be Christmassy. And if we continue on into next year, the February one may be couples again, you know, for Valentine's Day. So, yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted to show you guys. And let's do this again. I do need to take a picture of these. These will be going up in my Etsy shop. Possibly before you even see this video. Again, it's either the first 10 or the first 12 get the box free this time. And then I'll see about getting more boxes. All right, that's it. I will see you real soon. I hope you love it as much as I do. Bye. Oh, happy savings.